Hello lovely student, welcome to Silence Classes e-learning platform. Let's continue with the chapter number 4, Basic Geometrical Ideas. Let's continue with the exercise 4.1. Okay, so what the exercise 4.1 is saying? The question number 1, using the figure to name, okay, we have to use this particular figure. Question number A is saying 5 point means we have to find a 5 points. Okay, 5 points means I have already told you any point like this is a point. Okay, means if we draw a line and we point it out like this and name A, B, C, D, all these are points. All these are points. So we have to find out all the points present in this diagram. So what we will write it down, points D, comma E, comma O is a point, okay, comma C, comma B. All these are points and we can check it out 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. All the 5 points we have marked over here, okay. Now, what the second question is saying? Second question is saying a line. Okay, we have to look this particular figure and we have to mark a line. We have to mark a line. So let's find it out. As you guys are seeing the figure, what I've told you, in a line, the ends should be like this. Okay, means it's like an arrow. It's like an arrow. Okay, it means it will move on. It will move on further. Okay, so if I will check it out, point D, this is a line. This is a line because both are having arrows. So if you will take D and B is a line, okay, and you have to represent it like this. By making this sign, we will identify it as we are talking about a line. Okay, there is one point, starting point, and there is no end point. Okay, I have already told you it is a ray. Okay, we will identify that we are talking about ray. If you make this diagram, okay, or this figure, okay, represent it like this, so it means we are talking about a ray. And if you draw it like this, means the end point and the starting point is there, it means we are talking about a line segment. We are talking about a line segment. Okay, if I will write it down for an example, if you will write it down A and B, and if I will draw like this, this means AB is a line segment. If I will draw like this, it means we are talking about a line. If I will draw like this, it means we are talking about a ray. Okay, means this is the representation. This is the representation. So we have to draw this. We have to draw this. Okay, a line. Okay, there are more lines available over here in this diagram. If I will write it down, E and B, if I will talk about E and B is also a line because you can check it out. E is moving further to D and it is also moving further. Okay, so we can write it down DE, sorry, E and BE. Okay, we can write it down DE also. We can write it down DE also because further E is also moving further. E is also moving further and D is also moving further. Okay, if I will write it down D and E and I will represent it like this. Okay, this means it is correct. This means it is correct because it is moving further. Okay, there are more lines like this. D and O we can write it down. Okay, B and O we can write it down. All these are lines, we can represent it by this and write it down, but we have to write it down only one because a line is there. Okay, a line means we have to find it out only one line, so we have find it out the bigger one, that is D and B. Okay, I hope you guys understood. Now we are talking about four rays. Rays, I have already told you, starting point is there but there is no end point. There is no end point, so it is known as ray. Okay, let's find it out. Four rays we have to find it out. Okay, four rays are, we can take D and B, because if we are talking about this point, if we talk about this point, we are having the specific point. Okay, and if I will write it down DB, we have to represent it like this. We have to represent it like this. Okay, so DB will become a ray, because if we are starting from D and moving to B and further moving forward. Okay, and further moving forward. I hope you are not getting confused, because in this figure points are moving further. Points are moving further. After that, E, after point is moving further, and E is also a specific point, means from here also the ray can start. Okay, from here the line can start. Okay, I hope you guys are understanding. Okay, because all these are points. Okay, now we are talking about DE. We can talk about O and C. O and C, you can check it out. One point is there and it's endless. Okay, now E and B, we are talking about E and B. We can talk about E and B. Okay, and we can talk about O, from this, from here to move further. Okay, O B, O B, like this, O B like this. Okay, so these all are four lines. Okay, four rays, sorry, four rays. Okay, so don't get confused guys, because points are over here, so we can calculate it from here to till here also. Okay, if we talk about from D to E, D to E, okay, we are having the specific area, means we have to start from D and reach to E. We are having the specific points, so it is a ray also, but E is also extending, E is also moving further, and D is also moving further, so we can take it as a ray and as a line as well. Okay, now let's talk about a line segment. 5 line segments, we have to find it out, the line segment. And line segment means end point and the starting points. End point and the starting point, we should have both the things, so we can write it down D and E. D and E, because we are having the starting point D and we are having ending point E. Okay, we can write it down E and O. E and O, like this. We can write it down O and B. O and B, like this. We can write it down O and C. O and C. Okay, I hope you guys are understanding. Okay, we can write it down D and O as well. D and O. Okay, because we are starting from D and we are ending at O, so all these are line segments, and we have to find it out 5 line segment, and we have 1 2 3 4 and 5, all the 5 line segments we are having. Okay, and more line segments are there. Okay, but we have to find it out only 5, that's why I have written over here. We can take also E and B, we can also take E and B. Okay, but we have to find it out only 5, so we have already done it. I hope you guys understood. It is very easy. It is very easy. Now what the question number 2 is saying, name the line given to all possible 12 ways. Okay, means we have to find it out the lines in the possible 12 ways. Choose only 2 letters at a time, means we have to choose only 2 letters, like we can choose A, B, B, C, C, D, like this. Okay, from the 4 groups, or 4 given points. 4 given means 1 2 3 4 points are given, we can find it out. Okay, now first line, if I will talk about A and B, first of all talk about A and B. B is also moving further. B is also moving further. Okay, so let's talk about A and B. A, B, and we have to put this, okay, above. Okay, now we can talk about A. Now talk about A and C. We can take A and C as also. A and C. We can take A and D also. A and D also. Okay, now we have taken AB. We have taken AB. Okay, let's draw it in the new page, so you will get 1 2 3 4. Okay, A, B, C and D, these are the points, these are the arrow. A, B, C and D. Okay, now we are talking about AB. Okay, A and B. A, B, like this. We are talking about BC. BC. We can talk about, just a second, we can first of all talk about AC. We can talk about AD. Now we can move further to B. BC, BD, and now we can take C and D. We can take C and D. CD. We can say these are 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 lines. 6 lines. And what we can do, as we have taken AB, we can also take BA like this. We can take CA. We can say DA. We can say CB, DB and DC. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. All the 12 lines are there. All the 12 lines are, I have written over here. Okay, because it is not written over here that we cannot use the letters twice. It is not written over here, so we can do it. We can do it. Okay, AB is a line, so BA is also a line. AC is also line, so CA is also a line. If AD is a line, this means DA is also a line. Okay, I hope you guys understood. Further further question of this exercise 4.1 we will watch in the next video. Okay, please like and subscribe, and I hope you guys understood. If you guys are feeling that the video is slow, so you can fast forward it to 1.5x or 2x. Okay, have a wonderful day ahead guys. Please like and subscribe my video.